Hello, people. It's Tanika with Win the Day. I'm excited. Actually, I'm sitting in traffic. This is DMV. It's almost 3 o'clock, but yet I'm already in like rush hour type traffic. Either way, the topic today is really a good one that hopefully you'll start thinking about in the next week or two, because we are so close to the new year, and it's not just a new year, it's the mark of a new decade. So that's super exciting. So the topic is New Year's resolutions and whether you're setting any and how to set them. So I tend to just create goals. My birthday is in November, so I tend to go birthday to birthday versus New Year to New Year. So you can set up whatever your New Year is, whether you like the birthday idea, whether you do quarterly goals and try to meet those, or if you just go New Year. So we're going to talk mainly about the New Year resolution, because a lot of people participate in that. But I'm going to give you kind of what I do and how I structure resolutions, or how I think about them, so you can start to think about how you want to set up yours for 2020. So first, I consider what areas of my life do I want to create resolutions for. So there may be some areas that I feel like, okay, I don't really necessarily need a new goal for that area. The goal that I have is working, or that area of my life is fine. So I try not to overwhelm my resolution with having something related to every aspect of my life. So I tend to pick a personal relationship that I want to work on. So that's usually a friendship or a family relationship that I feel like our bond isn't as close, and I want to change that in the coming year. So I put concerted effort for a full year into making that relationship better. Sometimes it starts with me in January asking the person like, hey, how have you been? I really want us to be connected. And a lot of times they'll tell you ways that are easy to connect with them. They may say, oh yes, good, easy to catch me on the weekends, or we should go out, or they usually will tell you what works best for them, and you have to just make the effort to accommodate or adjust to what they can do. So I tend to pick at least 1 to 2 relationships per year. So far, I think I've been really successful that each year, by the end of that year, I really do feel like I'm in a much better place with that person that I picked on the list. So that's what I do. I choose a relationship. I choose something that's kind of geared to just me. So whether that is like a weight loss goal, I'm going to get back to certain aspects of self-care, whatever it is. Pick something that's related to yourself that you're going to work on just for you, because I find that if you exclude yourself, you'll start to just not even really care about all those other objectives. So always put something on there for yourself, whatever that is that you want to do. So I, in November, cut my lovely hair. So I know for sure in the next year I have to learn new ways to style my hair and like personal hair care, because I was used to wearing my wigs and I love those, and I really want to like move away from them. I know nothing against it. I still probably will throw a couple on during the year, but just that I have to create new routines for taking care of myself. And then there's other factors about my hair, like, this is so silly, but I like for my hair and my glasses, and like I need different makeup because I changed my hair color. So all of that I'm going to do within the first quarter of 2020, so I can feel like really confident about this new do that I've decided to take on. So that's my personal thing. So we've talked about relationship. We've talked about setting something for your personal self. I like for people to set financial goals. Are you trying to earn more money? Do you need to save more money? Are you trying to save for a specific thing like starting your business, a kid going to college? Like, what is the financial thing that you want to accomplish for the year, and write that out. So we have relationships with others, yourself, your money, and then whatever other topic is kind of near and dear to you. So for me, this is always going to be something spiritual related, because I find that if I exclude the spiritual side of things, just nothing else really lines up well for me. So I have a spiritual goal to, spend more time in prayer and fasting in the coming year. So I understand how to do it. I understand why I should do it. It's just that I have not, especially in 2019, spent a lot of time, or at least the time that I wanted to spend doing it. So I'm going to put into practice my prayer and fasting. So I've shared my goals. Other things that you can consider are not just financial, but go a little step further. Like this year I want to buy my first home. This year I want to move. So there has to be some strategic planning that you have to put in place in order to get that done. Getting your kids into private school. Maybe your spousal relationship is not in the best place, and you want to put that separately from the relationship piece that I talked about earlier. You want to be more organized. Like, you can take on a different type of challenge. It doesn't have to be that I'm going to save $5,000 by the end of the year. It could be, I'm going to be more organized. So here are a few areas of my life that I'm going to organize, and I'm going to try to stay on top of this for the year. You can set goals like that. So I like to have people consider family, recreation. That's another area. Your entertainment and how you spend your time, how you spend your downtime. So you can say, I'm going to read more, I'm going to attend more concerts, I want to be a movie person, so I'm going to go to all the premieres that I can go to, things like that. So family, recreation, occupation. You should possibly consider goals wrapped around your job, or where you want to be with that job, a promotion, starting your own business, whatever that is. And then money. So I always add in personal and spiritual goals onto those 4 things. So I'm going to recap. If you're setting New Year's resolutions, consider your family or relationships that you're in. Consider your recreation, how you spend your time. Consider your occupation. Do you have any goals wrapped around that? Your money, I definitely want you to have a financial goal for the year. Things that are personal or related just to you and your self-care, or things that you want to do for yourself. And then finally, spirituality or any other area that is of life that is important to you. So those are the 6 categories, and I want you to pick goals that relate into each category, and write them down. And as you move closer to the new year, decide, okay, to refine them by making them a little more specific. And if you have not yet received your 2019 DARE workbook, you can download that, because it actually walks you through taking an idea that you have. This is kind of gearing to monetizing the idea, but it also walks you from taking an idea to creating a goal wrapped around it. So especially in the way of increasing your, or having a financial goal, or having an occupational goal, that workbook is also going to be really great for you. You can get the workbook for free. It's at TanikaDesouza.com. So mywholename.com/dare. If you go there, it'll just ask you where do you want us to send it, and then we will send you the DARE. It's electronic, so there's pages for like notes and things like that. You can print it however many times you want, and that way you can write up as many goals or ideas that you have that you want to work through with those pages. So you guys have an awesome day. I am going to finish this commute, and I will be back with you guys tomorrow. Bye.